My name is Emilly Erel and I am 23 years old, soon to be 24. I work for the Royal Bank of Scotland, but we're now going to be called NatWest Group very soon. I am a business technology graduate, so I started my career journey with them in 2016 as a spring intern, and then a summer intern, and then a grad. Well, I didn't really consider technology because I was doing psychology and I didn't know anything about technology. But then they were telling me about, oh yeah, you don't actually have to know anything about technology. We'll teach you from the ground up. If you look at the trends these days, like everything is going to need technology. So I was like, oh, this is actually really cool. I didn't know about this before. So I started reading more into that. And the more I read into it, the more I'm like, okay, technology is actually quite a fail-safe career path because in the future, everything's going to need technology. I do a lot of data analysis stuff and looking at like customer complaints, seeing what's COVID doing to our sales, because I'm in the overdrafts team. So that was like really badly impacted. My first and second rotation, that was very technical. Like I had to learn how microservices worked and how to code and how to test. And it was all very scary and I didn't like it. So for my third rotation, I actually went on to a UX research rotation because it was very, very similar to my psychology background. It's just research, talking to customers a lot. And I loved it because I got to talk to people a lot. And then you apply a lot of psychological theories to what you're doing. And it was working on the mobile app. So the work that you did 3 weeks ago is in place within 3 weeks time. You see it on, because I'm an NatWest customer, I see it on my actual account. So it's quite cool, It's like, oh, that was my work. Very interesting theory, actually. It's a great technique to negotiate when you're talking to like people in customer service. So basically, humans are wired to be really uncomfortable when there's a silence lasting longer than 7 seconds. So if you're negotiating like a new contract for your phone or like an internet deal or whatever, just stay silent for like 7 seconds. And then the person at the other end of the line will most likely say something and it's probably a better deal for you. So yeah. Not letting my fear of doing something stop me from doing the thing. I feel like it's really relevant for me these days because I don't know about you guys, but the older I get, the more terrified I am of so many things. I feel like the stakes are higher for everything, and that keeps me from actually just like going for it, which I feel like I was very good at doing a year ago. So these days I just tell myself like, just do it, just go and do it. And then at the end of the day, if I do something that terrifies me and it ended up okay, I'm like, see, it's not too bad. It's still terrifying, but it's okay. You did good. Do something terrifying once a day, guys. It's all good. Climate change is very real and we gotta tackle it really quickly. I agree. I fully admit that just individuals doing it won't be enough. We need government and corporations to do it. Definitely seeing like a change towards the right direction with governments and corporates, but not quick enough, like nowhere quick enough. So the biggest challenge for people who don't know the problem, they feel like, oh, it's too big of a thing. It's not affecting me personally. I can't do anything about this anyway. So why do I even have to try? It's really expensive to try to do anything. I think the most important thing that you can do is educate yourself. This is very, very important. Educate yourself as much as possible. You don't have to go crazy. If you try to do it all in one go, you're going to be really overwhelmed, and I really wouldn't recommend that. Basically, the global warming, climate change is a huge topic. It's too big. So pick one area that you're very passionate about and just stick with it. Just pick one. Sustainable fashion, meat consumption, plastic usage, traveling, there's so many. Just pick one. You don't have to be perfect. The idea isn't for like a few people to do it perfectly. The idea is for a lot of people doing it imperfectly. And that's how we make change.